From the YouTube headquarters, this is Early Nightline with Earl Mueller. And now, a man who told Torrie Wilson to stay away from the wrestling ring. And trust me, did she take his advice seriously? Mr. Mueller. Yes! Welcome to Early Nightline, Mueller. And a bit of a word here. The announcer does have a cough, which I don't see. Well, good to see that Torrie Wilson is on the picture tonight because if she had to take my advice, her whistle for Torrie Wilson to continue wrestling even if he wasn't in Hall of Fame. Not to mention WWE SmackDown go to the first Don Lee and Torrie. Not to mention that WWE SmackDown go to the first on Marie and Torrie Wilson rivalry going to 2002 to 2003. And she didn't get with that after that. I mean, take my advice. Don't go milking so much ice toes. While the scenery Torrie beats Don Marie before she starts a feud with one chance to forgive Sable fight story. It takes a McKinney chance on another day 2003 to win. But the WWE Hall of Fame diva Curtis Lane Royal Rumble 2021 to 2022 on her head. Maybe she will win the Royal Rumble match and start the Roman championship hunt. But of all the above chances that we have given her, one thing the other two sides here, my tadpole friends. Ladies and gentlemen, BJ Penn and Chris Jericho. Yes. Thanks, folks. Now, to everyone out at home might say this here, but we kind of right about Torrie Wilson taking your advice. Seriously? Taking our advice? What am I? Salt liver? Please, not salt liver. I mean, exactly the point I was saying to her. Torrie Wilson might be more than those stupid idiots, Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. Amen, Jericho. Amen. And just to keep on the safe side here, tonight's show was not fair either. Listen, we just made 10,000 weird off the list, and yet we still haven't got enough. Hey, I don't think a lot more you to let this show go times here. Hey, did somebody let the dog on our show again? Exactly the point here. Can somebody get rid of him? He's still on the seat. Of course not. What are we supposed to do? Don't be taking a lot more time to say this? Have we forgotten that we always said this? Oh, Dad, thanks for pointing out. At least none of this takes ideas here. Oh, please. People at home are kind of wondering if Torrie Wilson would have not been able to grab the next part of our time. I think Rico wants to play again. Hey, folk at home are still wondering how much honor do we take. I give it 10 times that Torrie Wilson would not get the wrestle again for the Women's title. But PJ Penn, no way, Jericho, no way. I mean, look at this one here. If Torrie Wilson nigga the 2022 Royal Rumble and didn't win any title matches, that would be bad news for everyone else. Except for one reason only. For this commercial. Yes. Here we go.
It's Cocoa Smashdown with Bulk Boulder versus Fred and Barney, all to win a big chocolatey taste of Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of a good breakfast. Bulk wins, but not for long. Wow, nothing beats snacking down the big chocolatey taste of all those little Pebbles pieces.
Chocolatey.
Speaking of little pieces.
Yes, cowboy. I understand that we all think that some superstars no longer fires when they're on a fame. However, I've become great runners in the time it takes for the vaccine of the coronavirus to really spread. Well, that's the kind of great ideas here. But worth of these cars, the Torrie Wilson would have never let up in back of the World Rumble after taking her list. Well, Torrie Wilson did come back on her list. Hey, sooner or later at the World Rumble, but so far the Victoria and Jen Hall make grand title appearances. But not for Selma Cool, Kelly, or even Maria Canales. So far, becoming Maria Bonner's raised lady. It looks like he's not firing anymore. Well, fires can take a lot more time to make a things here. But when they're no longer fighting under the WWE ring, it actually takes more time to adjust to their normal everyday lives. Torrie Wilson, if I hate to kind of say the point about you making a lot more extensive point here, but I think this in life here because of what I'm living to with Elmer Weed and Wilson. That's the kind of reason why we are talking about you guys. Instead of putting you on Monday show like we always did with the Uncut Hour. Did somebody talk about Torrie Wilson? Exactly. Why did the Youssef talk about her that exactly make us kind of point? Well, plenty of folks at home may call this one here, but because things are done by we and Torrie Wilson's woo 18 at 2002, it actually resulted one of the problems there that the woman can be lesbian and gay. But they're not talking about gays and lesbians on the show. So exactly you want to try on facts that's contagious. But Torrie Wilson becoming more with the divas in fast rate. There are games here. That really sets up the tone for WWE's for the boys here. But when it's formulated to have a PG rating or the word is a question now, or they might get sued. Exactly a point about spooey. You kind of wondering if they try to keep a kid friendly notice instead of waiting your adult exposition. Hey, adults. Hey, teenagers can be teenagers. Adults can be adults. But you bang at home. That's a win-win in my book. Whoa, that's true. And what about 2003? When Sable returns from hiatus to be part of a new storyline with both Brock Lesnar, his husband, and Mr. McMahon. They just trying to add a little more attention to the story. Whoa! And what's up with that? What's up with the crazy fucking wanting to show like he's part of a grand stand say so. How can you please talk about and let's talk about Torrie Wilson? I mean clearly. Everyone else so excited to grab the next stone mark. Well, stone marks I kind of believe about Torrie Wilson. But even though right here, her grandma is having here. Like in way back in 2004. Wow, you mentioned 2004 now. Hey, in 2004, she was in a hot tub with the rest of the guys. Kind of feeling like he's owned it all. And what about happening in 2005 when Torrie Wilson kind of herself Bobby's appeal in the Victoria to cast out Chris's devils? Now you ask my breath here. That same Torrie Wilson's name officially is here. Instead of being sexual and eye candy, she's being rough and evil. That's one way to say that Torrie Wilson can be kick-ass and badass, but he also in the side that everyone else seems to getting a lover and a fighter, then become a stinker, and a loser. Exactly the point. And right at home, I still kind of liking this new personality. Wait, in this new era today. Yeah. Oscar, Tony Storm, Tony Stark, Selena D, Red Velvet, all these divas who have been named fighters made wrestling what it is today. So bad to finally add all these wrestling points here. But Torrie Wilson finally able to continue on to be more than times here. Then all these wrestling sort of added her when it had a sense. Do you really think that you think all these wrestling from TNT would want her to join the same way than Paul White is? That's just playing fair. But also has a lot of distinct ancestor stories here. Oh yeah. But what about Torrie Wilson in the Kimber match against Kendo Suzuki's old manager? That just set up the next story. And who would want to see Torrie Wilson against Leo? No, sirree, that will be like a pipe dream. But not a guy at home would call this one a pipe dream. You said that.
It's the ravishing oysters. No wait, that's not right. It's the mad oysters. Everybody graduate.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Wait. Okay, one quick reminder here. Torrie Wilson, please take my advice. You don't want to leave WWE in the same point here to go back to AEW. Well, folks, it looks like that's the show for tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll find Alexandra. And I find one of the questions to why Hotel Transylvania Transformation did add him to the movie. And why Sony Pictures made you go find the fourth and final installment to the saga. That's the news, and I am out of here. Hasta vista, baby.